What's up, you guys? This is Luke from lukegtv, back with another episode for y'all, back with some information. You know, I've been gone for a while, you guys. You know, there's been some stuff going on, some, mental problems, some life problems. But, I gotta just let you guys know before the video, some names are gonna be changed in order to protect identities of certain individuals. And today's story is about a guy named Edgar. Now, the reason I gotta make certain names anonymous is because there are certain entities that watch my YouTube channel, and I really can't be throwing people on blast like that. So, you know what, guys? If you guys are new, don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell for all so you can get all of my dope content. And also, you guys, got new merch dropped. We got the Narcotic Savant. We got all that stuff. So link will be in the description. Also, $4.99 memberships still available. We got custom emojis, early access to videos, and unlimited one-on-one time with me personally. So anyways, you guys, let's get into the story. So Edgar, he had been tapering off various substances. He was also having relationship problems, Some things happened, man. Some things transpired. Some arguments occurred. And Edgar decided to, go to a different location from where he was at. And, he almost had a year clean, man. And it's unfortunate. I just talked to him the other day. And, he ended up going to this metropolitan area where he lived. And, he was at a mental low, basically, So he called this dude that he knew. He basically gets it's like a walk of unknown, probably some analog of some sorts of the Fetty. With all the Fetty and all the analogs and all the craziness going on nowadays, you don't just put it into a and just slam it right away. We all know that. That's very, very irresponsible. So what Edgar did, he put a little bit on. Now, Edgar was on 16 milligrams of Suboxone for a very long time. But this day, Edgar was planning on using. So Edgar only took 8 milligrams. I'm probably, he was expecting to feel something, but he wasn't expecting to get crazy, face to the floor, kind of loaded. But to Edgar's surprise, he puts it on the takes one rip, maybe two, and he's floored. So he's like, wow, this stuff must be strong, because when Edgar was using prior, he had tried to break through the Suboxone before, and it usually was just a waste of money. So that really goes to show that we are in a different time of use, you guys. Edgar continues to use for 3 days, and Edgar's significant other eventually catches Edgar using. So what she does is, Edgar was also using that Go Fast. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So Edgar's girlfriend throws away the or whatever. So, they get to arguing, and whatever the case may be, he wakes up the next day, and now Edgar is in full withdrawal. So Edgar's in full withdrawal, and it had been roughly 24 hours since he had last used. And, kind of going based off of previous, using stints before, you use 2-3 days. Usually you're good, even with, no matter what the analog is, whether it's Fent or whatever. Usually, if you just use for 2 or 3 days, you can pretty safely land back on the Suboxone. So it had been 24 hours, so Edgar decides to take 2 milligrams of Suboxone and gets thrown straight into precipitated withdrawals. Edgar is kicking, he's screaming, he's just throwing a fit. He's really feeling it right now. And what Edgar does is he thinks, and he goes, I know a lot of Go Fast can be contaminated with Fetty. So what he does is he goes back to the garbage can, grabs the pipe, and, just thinks, hey, because when you are in precipitated withdrawals, the only thing that is going to take you out of precipitated withdrawals is another opiate. Edgar's praying, he's wishing that this Go Fast is contaminated with. By his surprise, he takes a rip off the thing and kicks straight out of precipitated withdrawal. So, wow, that's one crazy anomaly right there that, okay, so basically everything has Fetty in it now. Everything. It's, the Go Fast, the girl, the this, the that. It's all got Fetty in it. But what's even crazier is gonna shock you guys. So stay tuned into this video, stay locked in, buckle your seatbelts. It's about to get crazy. So, a few days go by, Edgar keeps taking the Suboxone, right? And he's still kind of in this, how should I say it? This purgatory of precipitated withdrawal with Suboxone. He's taking the Suboxone, and he's only taking like 2 to 4 milligrams, but he's in this like, it's like right, 20 minutes after he takes the Suboxone, he gets restless legs. So he's getting some mild precipitated withdrawals 2-3 days later, which is very surprising still for only using 2 to 3 days. He waits another couple days and he thinks, hey, it's been 6 days. I think I should be good to take 8 milligrams. He takes 8 milligrams, boom, right back into intense precipitated withdrawals. And he's just like, wow. I talked to Edgar and I told him my perspective from the story. And I said, listen, man, I'm like, dude, these new analogs, they are lipophilic, and I know I'm a broken record. You guys have probably heard me say this a million times. But what that really means is it on a cellular level, it gets stuck into your fat cells, your nerve endings, your lung tissue, your tissue all over your body. So it's like on a microscopic level, it's all over your body, and it's slowly... because these analogs, yes, they are fast acting, they're short acting, but they stick in your body, man. They latch onto your receptors and they don't leave for a long time. So Edgar's a little displeased. He's like, man, when is this gonna get better, The weird thing is it gets better for certain amounts of time, is what he said. But then it just the next day it gets worse. And fast forward 17 days later, Edgar is still feeling some kind of precipitated withdrawal from 3 days of use. Now, I talked to Edgar. I was like, how much did you use? He said, roughly 1.5 grams and, about a 0.5 gram Go Fast. I was like, yeah, that is a substantial amount. And if it's high purity, et cetera, I could kind of see it, but 17 days does not make sense, you guys. I talked to Edgar. He's doing great. He's been clean for 17 days now. Actually, 18 days today as we film the video. And he's planning on going to a sober house. He's going to be there next month. So I'll let you guys know the updates for Edgar. A closing thought on this video is, wow, today's market is very, very scary. It's very unpredictable. You don't know what's what. The purity levels are out of this world. I couldn't even imagine if Edgar wasn't on some, because take in mind, when Edgar took 2 hits off the, he was floored. So if he wasn't on some, he would be slumped. Very scary stuff, you guys. Please, please do not use any of these street substances. It is literally like playing the lotto, and not in a good way, not winning, losing. You're losing no matter what. So please, you guys, be very cognizant and very careful of this stuff. It's scary. It's unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen. And if you do happen to use with a friend. Carry Narcan, and please, please be careful is what I'm trying to say. But before anything, just do not pick up. If you can, please don't pick up. It's not worth it. But Edgar's doing good, you guys, and I'm glad to be back myself. So you guys, I really appreciate the support. Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got new merch out, Narcotic Savant hoodies. We got more graphics coming. Link will be in the description. I'm Luke from lukegtv, and I'm out. Peace.